Hello, welcome to Your City at Work. Today's episode, we're going to cover the City of Jonesboro's Human Resource Department. With me today, I have the Director of the Human Resource Department, Gloria Roark. How are you doing?
Fine.
Well, good. Gloria, tell me what the Human Resources' main responsibilities and objectives are for the city.
We have probably 2 or 3 major objectives or responsibilities. Recruitment and staffing is certainly number one of filling our vacancies so that we can provide the services to the citizens. Compliance is always an issue to make sure that what we're doing it in a non-discriminatory and that we meet all the regulations. And then on the employee end, we're looking at benefits and training and orientation.
Absolutely.
That's probably the 3 areas.
There's a large amount of responsibility that you guys carry as it pertains to city employees that maybe not necessarily the public takes advantage of, but there's a lot of stuff that you guys do that doesn't really pertain to this interview, but very important nonetheless. You just mentioned recruitment. What does the city do? What do your department do to ensure that fair recruitment is handled and that we are recruiting in a proper manner?
We kind of work as an oversight for the supervisors. All positions that are vacant or new positions, they notify us, and we get everything ready to start the advertisement to make sure that that's done appropriately, so that we get the word out to the public of vacancies that we have. We gather all the applications, we screen them to make sure that the applicants are qualified for the positions, and then we forward those to the supervisor, and we kind of work with them on their interviewing skills and processes to make sure that they select the best qualified applicant for the position. And then we take it from that point and do the new hire paperwork, we do all the background checks and that type of thing, and get them ready for the workforce, and then we release them to the department.
Okay. Now, I understand police and fire, they are a little different as compared to all the other departments at the city. Can you explain the differences in how their recruitment and hiring processes are different?
Sure. They come under some special regulations. Our fire department is under civil service. Our police department, they have a lot of laws and regulations that cover them. So they both have a testing process. So their applications are a little bit more extensive because of their requirements. They have age requirements, they have background requirements, just different things that they have to have. They have to prove some citizenship and things. So we kind of help with them. We post everything on the website, but we go ahead and get that application process going for them. We actually take all applications for every department except the police department. They actually go over to the police station and apply there, and then we help them get all that stuff together. And then they also do testing, so it's a very secure process. We actually help proctor the test. We order them, work with them on testing, and then they get a ranked list. So they actually hire from a ranked, tested list.
Okay. Your department is currently handling some fairly large projects and just kind of accomplished one or tying up the loose ends of it.
Right.
Can you tell us about the projects?
Our retirement system for our non-uniform employees has been a system that's been around for a long time, was a defined benefit system that the city only contributed to. And we've actually froze that plan and went to a new contribution plan where the employee can put in some, and then the city also matches. So it's a real good plan. We just did open enrollment to try and get word out to all of our employees. If they will contribute towards their retirement, which is a great savings, it's tax-free, then the city will match up to 5% for them. It only takes 4 years to become vested, and then they can look at that online. They can watch their money grow. They can plan for the future. So we're getting that out. We just rolled that out and got everybody enrolled for January 1. And we had probably about an 80% participation, which was really great.
Good. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, one of the other projects you're working on that we're trying to finish up is the employee handbook.
Right. We've been working on the handbook for a while. What we're trying to do is ensure that our handbook, everything is in there that needs to be in there, that everything's written according to the way it needs to be written, that it's very, that we meet all the federal state regulations, and that everything's really concise and very user-friendly, where an employee can pick that up and look at it and know what the rules and regulations are, so that things, can run smoother because people will know. And we're almost ready to wrap that up, but we're going to be printing that hopefully here in the next couple months.
Okay. Now, over the past few years, since your tenure with the city, we've had quite a few accomplishments with some of these larger projects. Can you speak on some of the projects that we've accomplished?
Well, one of the major things with me is that when I came, all of our records were just manual records, hard copies. So we've really went to computerized and digital processes. We have forms that are online that the employees can get to. We have our storage system is actually a digitalized storage system where we have all of our records are scanned and stored on-site and off-site for security purposes. We've been able to update the getting information out on the website so employees have access to it as well as supervisors. So we've given them tools to work with to make their job a whole lot easier.
Okay. How often does the city offer job opportunities?
We actually hire probably 100 to 150 a year. When we have a vacancy, we announce it. Now we have a lot of part-time, we have a lot of seasonal workers too, so that accounts for a lot of our hiring. But anytime we have a vacancy, we announce that so that everybody has an opportunity to make sure that we are non-discriminatory and that we get the word out to any focus groups, minority groups, or anyone that would be interested in applying.
Okay, and what are your venues for the announcements? Are they online, or do you put them in the paper? How does that work?
We have several ways that we do that. We advertise in local newspapers as well as some of the area newspapers. We might branch out. We advertise in some of the trade magazines for some of our specialty positions, and our applications are online. So you can go to our website, www.jonesboro.org, and go to HR, and you can actually do your application online, and it will submit online to us, and we check those every day, and then you can still come in the office and pick one up.
Sure. Okay. And again, she mentioned the website. It's www.jonesboro.org. Go to the department list, select HR. There's a tab that says current job openings and an online application, as well as they can come to your office, which is located at
515 West Washington at City Hall. We're on the first floor. Me and my assistant, Rebecca Roddy, you can come in the door and go to the left.
All right. Well, Gloria, thank you for sitting in with us today and telling us about HR department. And you guys, thank you for watching Channel 24.
Thank you.